Hi, it's Nell, and today I have a fun and easy craft for you. It's how to hang a miniature Phalaenopsis orchid. And isn't this darling? It's actually called a darling orchid. It's from Westerly Orchids. And I'm going to hang it in this wooden box here. So stick around, it's really easy. I'm going to take you through all the steps. So what I'm going to do now is put hangers on this wooden box, I guess we call it. And I have some Spanish moss here, but it's very dry. So if you ever need to revive moss to work with it, you can either soak it in a pail or spray it, and it brings a little bit of pliability back into it. So I'm going to wrap the pot in this moss, and then I'll probably put a little bit of the reindeer moss in there just for a little bit of decoration. And I just want to show you as a side note how to make sure an orchid is healthy. If it's in a clear pot like this, you can see the roots and they're green. They're nice and fleshy and moist. This one is also it's moist, so it doesn't need any watering. And because the orchid is so beautiful, I decided to use clear fishing line. I was going to use a ribbon, but then I was like, no, it doesn't quite work. I want the orchid to be a star. So I determined how I wanted it to hang, at what height, and then I cut 4 equal pieces of the fishing line, which I'm tying on. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to tie them all on. Alright, so I've wrapped the Spanish moss around the container, and now I'm securing it on with the fishing line, just so it doesn't show. I'm going to cut off the part I'm not going to use. And you don't have to be too fussy because you can adjust it once you get it in the container. And I have left the bottom unwrapped with moss because this container is not too deep. So you can see how this fits in here beautifully. I'll go around and I'll adjust the moss after I get it tied up, but it actually stands up by itself. Okay, all 4 of them are on. I don't have it tied off because I just wanted to show you that it's easier to leave them loose and get the orchid in first and then tie them, rather than tie them at the top and then put the orchid in, because the orchid could get a little bit tangled if you do it that way. All right, so I have the fishing line up, and I think I'm going to tie it off here because I want it to hang a little bit longer. Fishing line can be a little bit of a challenge to work with. And I don't think I even need to secure the orchid in because it hangs beautifully. And there you go. There's your finished hanging orchid right here. And I didn't secure the orchid in because I am going to take it apart. But if it was going to swing or move or anything, and you might want to attach the orchid to the container just to hold it in place there. And if you wanted to keep this permanently, you would water it about probably every 2 weeks because it has moss around it. You don't want to overwater the orchid, and that's how you would maintain it, because it's bark in there and then it's got the moss wrapped around it, and that's going to hold in the moisture even more. I will leave the link to where you can buy this great little container here in the blog post, or I should say the vlog post that goes along with this, and the link will be in the description box down below. So I hope you have enjoyed this simple and easy way to hang an orchid, and please subscribe because I have a lot more crafting and gardening videos coming your way. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!